It's great to be back in this beautiful space at Google. And I want to start out with a question. How often and have you ever been stopped in your tracks? And I don't mean when someone walks in front of your car, like jaywalks. That sucks. But when they completely just capture your energy, when you're mesmerized. A few years ago, I was walking back to my desk at Google, and I was walking past this mailbox. And on top of this mailbox was a package. People have their orders delivered. And this package had these giant green polka dots on it. And in one of these giant green polka dots, someone had drawn with a marker a little smiling face. And there I was, staring at the smiling face, thinking to myself, this is absolutely brilliant, and clearly I'm going to tell all of you about it. And not only that, how easy is it to add a little bit of happiness and change someone's day? Because you see, these days, when you order a package online, there's at least a dozen machine learning touch points that come to before your order is placed to when it comes to your door. And those machine learning touch points start when you first see something you like. Maybe you see it in an ad that matches what you're looking for with what the advertiser is selling. Or maybe it's when one of those marketing emails, maybe you've seen those, it's like, hey, Alex, do you need new shoes? They're really concerned that I'm walking around barefoot. Or maybe, the ad was so enticing that you clicked on it. In both of those scenarios, machine learning is driving why you're seeing the ad or the marketing email. Next, you click on the ad, you click on the email, you're on their experience, okay? You're browsing, you're searching, you're looking for something you like. And they're personalizing it for you. Or, what they think you want. It's a little different. And my favorite personalization experience happened when the Disney movie Frozen came out. You remember that movie? I sure do. If you search for Frozen backpack on your favorite local eCommerce store, you would get, and I'm not kidding, you would get frozen carrots, frozen peas, and frozen corn, which is definitely not Elsa and Anna, completely different. So personalization, a little hit and miss. But say you do find something you like. You find something you like and you add it to cart, bam, I did it. Then you have to battle your way through these upselling recommendations. And you've definitely seen these. They're people that bought this also bought that. People that view this also view that. Should I buy that? In reality, they should be called, hey, we showed all this stuff to these people and they fell for it. Will you? Will you? Most of the time, these recommendations are great, not just for getting you to buy more stuff, but for really understanding what drives inventory demand and understanding which items are correlated together, what sells well together, which is great for the retailers. They love that stuff. Okay, so you battled your way through the recommendation model. You made it to the other side. You placed your order. You're in the slim 3% of people, 3% that make it to the other side. You did it, woohoo! This is great. Within seconds of your order being placed, different machine learning algorithms decide which warehouse to ship your items from, how to organize them in a box, one or many boxes, as well as the size of the box. That one's interesting. And most importantly, and this one's my favorite, my personal favorite, is whether or not they can ship your order one day later because you've ordered the same stuff 5 times, and we know that you're going to be back next week. It's brilliant, right? All right, so all those machine learning algorithms are driving the business bottom line. And they're not trivial improvements either. When Target implemented these machine learning algorithms across a gamut of shopping interactions, it can drive up to 15 to 30% increase in revenue. That's huge, right? But that's, great for Target, great for retailers. But I am guessing that you probably don't spend every single waking moment shopping online. Kudos if you do. That's great, no judgment. But at some point, right, you gotta eat. It's not just shopping. And I wonder if we took the same diligence and optimization that we do to drive the business bottom line, to drive your own happiness bottom line, what would it look like? How would you start your day? These days we have our phones, alarm clocks, they like jolt us. They jolt us awake in the morning. Maybe if we're optimizing for happiness, we do away with alarm clocks altogether. And our mattresses would wake us up in some cool, soothing way. Next you look at your phone, barrage emails, notifications, calendar invites, Twitter, whatever. If we were optimizing for happiness, we'd understand the intent of these notifications and show you the ones that are actually worth your time. And next, when you hit the office at some point, one of your colleagues will send you a 30-page PowerPoint deck. And there you are, reading page after page of content. I was there, so don't envy that. If we were optimizing for happiness, that wouldn't happen. You wouldn't be stuck there reading page after page of content. We'd summarize it, read it out loud to you while you're doing literally anything else. Anything else. And the beautiful part about this is whenever that you optimize each one of these tasks, where you break apart the monotony of doing task after task just to stay on top of things. And we're not just creating value of $1 billion company. In doing these optimizations, we're creating value in dozens of billion-dollar companies. And we all work for companies that can make that future happen. We can all contribute to creating and optimizing for our happiness, bottom line. Now the question is, how will you contribute?